Right. When did you first find out that you'd be a parent?
When I was 21 and a senior in college.
How did you feel?
Scared and surprised, completely shocked.
Can you describe the moment when you saw your child for the first time?
When I saw you for the first time, I cried so hard and I instantly knew that you were the best thing that would ever happen to me.
How has being a parent changed you?
It has made me less selfish. It has made me a little more patient and a lot happier.
What are your dreams for your children?
To be happy. No matter what you guys do, no matter what your life looks like, I just want my kids to be happy.
Do you have any favorite stories about your kids?
One of my favorite stories about my daughter Emily is when she was about 2 years old. She went into my bedroom and was very quiet for a while. And when I went into the bedroom to see what she was doing, I found that she got into my scrapbooking stuff and had rubbed a blue stamp pad completely all over her face. Not in her hair, not in her mouth, not in her eyes, but everywhere else on her face. And it was one of the funniest moments ever, and I forgot to take a picture of it because I was so scared that I just wiped it all off. But it was really funny.
Do you remember what was going through your head when you first saw me?
That I couldn't believe that I made you. I couldn't believe that like you grew inside of me all that time and that you came out and I created you, and I couldn't believe that they were going to let me take you home.
How did you choose my name?
I used a name of books, a book of names, and I highlighted a bunch of the ones that I liked, and your dad and I used a process of elimination, and so it was just out of a book.
What was I like as a baby and as a young child?
Very happy, very calm. Nothing bothered you. If you were hungry, you barely cried. If you were tired, you barely cried. You were always just very easy. You'd go to anybody and you were just really happy, and you hated dresses and headbands.
What are my siblings like?
Well, let's see. Your brother is the opposite of you. He's not at all artistic, but he's very math oriented. He's very OCD like I am. And your two baby siblings right now are just hyper and crazy and wild. Although Althea is a lot like you because she's very strong and independent.
What were the hardest moments you had when I was growing up?
Some of the hardest moments I had were probably as you were a little older. When your brother was born, he was a hard baby, so it was the only reason it was hard with you was just because he was hard. But really, like the first 3.5 years when it was just you, it was very easy.
If you could do everything again, would you raise me differently?
Probably, yeah.
What advice would you give me about raising my own kids?
Well, everybody says it goes so fast, so cherish the moments. But so I would say that because it's true, but there's really no way to understand that until you go through it. But I would just say to cherish every moment and to hug them and hold them as long as you can.
All right, that's it.